developers of Escape from Tarkov. And the reason my channel got a copyright strike from Battlestate Games, developers of Escape from Tarkov, is because I was showing footage of a mod.
Here we go again.
Well, everyone, it finally happened. An event recently occurred that not only proved me right, but also allows me to dig up my old archive of videos and use it again for a very similar scenario. To get everyone caught up quickly, Battlestate Games is the development team behind Escape from Tarkov, a hardcore tactical shooter with an emphasis on looting. The thrill of Tarkov is going into the area with barely anything, and evac with someone else's rifle, backpack, armor, and more. Well, EFT has had a number of issues ever since early access. On top of the typical bugs, bad netcode, and poor optimization, they've also gone after YouTube channels who cover their game in a bad light. One such scenario is one that I had covered in the past, which is Eroctic Gaming was banned from Escape from Tarkov for displaying some of these game-breaking bugs to alert Battlestate Games to essentially fix their game. Battlestate Games kindly responded by copyright claiming dozens of videos, and in a few short weeks would have the ability to strike and shut down the entire channel. With this, Battlestate Games doubled down on this decision with a lengthy Facebook post explaining the ban. Fortunately, they did back off due to all the backlash, and Eroctic Gaming was still able to keep his channel. But here they are again, going against BlueDrake42 for showcasing a free mod for Escape from Tarkov, a mod that requires a legitimate paid copy of the game, allowing players to play the game offline as well as some other possibilities. This mod is also not a hack or a cheat software, so cannot be used in regular multiplayer. Now there can be some draw for a company to request or demand the mod to be taken down. That would be fine, and that would be a little more in line with other development companies such as Rockstar Games. Albeit still a very unpopular move if they do so, and one that is fairly highly contested at this current time. However, BlueDrake is not involved in creating this mod. He simply showcased it. I guess because it's easier to hit the claim video button now on YouTube than it is to file actual legal papers, BlueDrake is the one who's getting punished for covering something that simply exists, rather than fighting the official mod creators themselves. While we are on that topic, let me sidetrack a little bit and say that EFT has had a very big hacking problem as of late. A fellow live streamer, Noggin Knocker, outright refuses to play specific missions in EFT because he knows that's where the hackers usually are. If Battlestate Games actually cared about this, their product, or their community, they'd be a little more alert and do something about this. Instead, they're going after a YouTube channel that covered a harmless free mod, which again, requires an official paid copy of the game. Now I don't want either the mod to discontinue, nor BlueDrake to lose this fight. I believe both the mod should be available, so long as it does not affect official multiplayer, and of course a channel like BlueDrake to cover new things, official and unofficial, for any game. I want Battlestate Games to start acting like a real company, and understand that others can make videos covering their products, regardless if it's a positive or negative video. That talented developers can mod Escape from Tarkov to create a new and unique experience that Battlestate Games would never create on their own. So long as they're not trying to repackage and sell their mod as a standalone project, i.e. stealing their code. BlueDrake is not going to back down from this fight, and we'll have to see what happens next. I wish the best of luck to BlueDrake, and I hope we get a favorable result that benefits the players and not the company. I myself have always been interested in EFT, ever since they announced the project. However, Battlestate Games has yet to earn my trust, and much less my hard-earned money. And so, to go back a few years to the Eroctic event, I'll just play a clip of what my thoughts were of Battlestate Games during that time.
For me, I was interested in Tarkov when the game was first announced. I was still interested in it when it was released. I was losing interest when I heard that it had poor optimization. I was losing even more interest when I saw the turnaround in regards to the development updates. I began losing even more interest when more promises were falling by the wayside, and the game began to become a lot more sluggish in its development. Not even for Eroctic's comments and then being shut down directly from Battlestate Games, but just because of the lack of care that these developers have shown over the years of their product, I simply just cannot buy the game.
Just like BlueDrake, I refuse to let something like this go silent. I refuse to let any company bully YouTube channels and those who cover the gaming industry because they're having trouble polishing their game. Imagine a larger company like CD Projekt Red delivering copyright strikes to anyone who said anything negative about Cyberpunk 2077. If you care to see what will happen next, follow BlueDrake's channel. I'll be listening closely to all of this, and I look forward to seeing what the next step will be. Until then, I am Mr. Rain, and I will see you next time.